I have to say, I also identify with what you're saying in terms of having just that sort of constant level of noise of just the things you're having to suppress, quiet down. I don't feel like there's a 2-year-old running around inside my brain all the time,
That
which
is such
wasn't
a good
like
image. Yeah.
that wasn't going all the way back to when we first started getting to know each other, but it was definitely getting louder, like one more fucking like leaf blower in my neighborhood. Anyway, yeah. But also, I think one of the ways that I've changed in the time that we've known each other is this like coming into my power of becoming a storyteller and stopping suppressing that. Um,
Yes.
so I think one of the things that happens when you stop suppressing and come into whoever it is you're meant to be, and you let the world go away in that way, you just like really come into all of your sense of possibility and purpose, then I think all of the stories that you make up about what you think is happening in other people's brains, and all of those narratives that like keep us locked inside ourselves, it really, I think the world can become easier to navigate. I mean, there's also like still systemic oppression and like lots of other things that like will enrage you, but I think that generalized anxiety of like going to a party or the other things that made it really hard for me for a long time have gotten a lot easier. And that's why I love seeing people like you, because I don't have to worry about if you're going to mean girl me anymore.
That makes me so happy. Like, look at us being healthier people. I love that for us.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and definitely, like, I mean, I got into therapy early on in the pandemic when we were in lockdown before came out. Um, so like getting on there, like I remember one of the conversations that I had in my head, um, what like when I was still sort of like playing with gender and like struggling with struggling with my gender. um I remember having a conversation in my head like, okay girl, listen, get on antidepressants first and then we can talk about HRT. And that being like the first time that I like mentally like acknowledged like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm trans. I think my mind's made up that I need to get on the medicine.
Mm.